Welcome back, Handle Boys. Today we're checking out the latest episode of May I Ask You One Last Thing. And normally we don't really like it, romance anime like that, but this one caught our eye.
Yeah, I'm not a romance type of guy, I'll tell you that. But This one I will make an exception for because it's that gas.
Thanks.
And I probably won't watch another romance anime, so y'all better be happy because this is all I got. It's all I got.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a heater, man, because let's just start off with what's going on in this episode, man. We had this whole little slave arc going on where we're finding out like half the freaking noblemen in this country are just straight up slave owners, and they're proud.
Mind you, this is illegal. What they're doing is illegal in this
completely. But they're all getting kind of manipulated by the prime minister. So the whole goal of this operation is for them to go in, stop the slave auction, and also for sure capture the prime minister, who's also potentially been working with this other country. We find out, but that comes in a little bit later. So, they send in our homegirl because she's the most inconspicuous person that they can send in. Sort of.
I feel like she's very recognizable, even with her mask on, but
hey, it is what it is, man. It's part of the plan, and she does get in there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, bro. Right when she's about to get in there, everybody's worried, except for the prince. They're like, hey, man, please just don't cause a scene. We have a whole plan. We're going to have a signal. We're going to send in all these elite troops in, and they're going to take care of everything. All you got to do is just attend this joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, tell me how the prince come in there. He's not even supposed to be in there, by the way. And he's like, hey, what you on right now? She was like, I'm looking for this dude, man. And he was like, you gonna beat him? He was like, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see that. I'm definitely trying to see that.
My question is, how did he get in there? Like, what name did he use? Because, I know he didn't use his own.
Bro, the prince, how to move, bro.
I know, but
don't ever doubt my boy.
Or he just hopped the fence in the back or something. I don't know.
Because remember, his homie's in there.
Yeah,
also disguised.
Yeah,
but he lost them. I'm telling you, bro, the prince be underselling his abilities. He really liked that.
Yeah, I don't know how he got in there, but he did finesse. So
yeah, he finessed. He got in there. He was like, look, if I did the signal right now, everybody coming in here and busting this whole operation down, and that's gonna ruin your chances. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get this done before you can do anything. But I want to see you succeed. So what you gonna do for me? He was like, you know what? I'll swear my loyalty to the crown. He was like, oh, that's not bad. But do it for me. I was like, oh, Julius.
Yeah, man.
You raising up. Really, he grabbed her face. I was like, oh.
You really love his shawty, man. That's all I got to say.
And then she actually said, yeah. He was like, yeah, I like that.
How do I know you're not lying, though?
Facts. You're not wrong for that, though.
Crazy.
But hey, man, he gave his word. So he was like, look, I think they're going to be over here. So they both went over to that little secret building up top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they go into this room. Everybody in there chilling, talking about all the slaves they about to run up a back on.
Crazy.
And she gets in there, and initially she takes off her thing. He's like, oh, no, Scarlet. But before he could even do nothing about it, his son was, hey, Dad, I got this. You got me last time, but this time I'm frying you. So he starts pulling some lightning magic up. At first I was like, oh, okay, got a little something. But that's when we find out this man Julius is really him. He pulls out a ring and he just goes, stop that spell. And his spell fizzles. I was like, oh.
So what makes me wonder is if he can do that to any spell.
Like any spell in the kingdom.
Okay, in the kingdom. I'm saying, okay, so it's not as broken if you go outside the kingdom then.
But if you in his kingdom, you're cooked.
Okay, I thought that was just for anybody, because then that'd be too
broken.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it's pretty much like maybe if you're a citizen or just like on the land that he owns, you're just like he can just put you out, which is broken.
Yeah, that's broken.
That's crazy.
That is broken.
And so initially, as soon as they see that, they're like, oh, only the royal family has that. Wait. Are you Julius? Nah.
Oh, that part was so funny. They started laughing.
So he can't be Julius. He's an imposter. That's when they were like, "Hey, bro,
we're cooked,
bro." So they call in this big old werewolf, right, to come in there and pack him up. And initially, I was like, "That looked kind of familiar," but you caught on right away. He was like,
"It's Donovan."
You seen him last episode? Yeah, it's Donovan.
That is Donovan, man.
Let's tell you guys about Donovan. Donovan thought he was hard. He low-key tried to square up to Scarlet, man. But he got hit with the worst punch I've seen so far. And I've seen her punch about 40 people. She punched Donovan so hard that he got switched ownership. Like, let's just think about this. He punched him out of the other count's house. So far, you couldn't see him in the skyline. And next thing you know, we see him enslaved. He used to be the guy running the slaves. And he got knocked out so bad, he got put back to factory settings. Like, he was just feral. Like, homie wasn't speaking no more. Just came I was like,
crazy.
She knocked the sense out of that man. Dang, bro. What's going on? That's insane work. And so Donovan tries to come do his thing, but the king's bodyguard pulls up, slashes him, right? And he was like, all right, don't worry. I'm going to take care of the situation. I'm going to take care of all these nobles. Shorty sits that man down and says, shh, no, you're not. You're going to fight that werewolf. I got the rest of them. And he said, yes, yes, my lady.
Oh, we got possessed real quick.
Hey, man, he like what he sees. You know what I'm saying?
He said,
that's crazy women.
What did he say? He put his sword up and he said, no, what did he say?
Something knightly. I know what you mean, though. I forgot exactly what he said. But he was definitely moving. he was moving like a good boy. That's all I'll say, man. But after that, bro, the music starts playing downstairs, and we see her start slugging him to the beat.
Slugging him.
And then when they cut back after they show the music one more time, we see her like twirling. So I was sitting here like, is she dancing? Like, I thought like it was gonna be like her and Julius or something. But then I see she's holding on to somebody's leg, and she's spinning this dude so fast it starts creating a tornado in the room. She ends up throwing the dude through the window onto the actual ballroom floor, and then we see the inside of the room, and there's a dude with his head in the ceiling.
Yeah, that part was crazy. It was like a split second you saw his head in the ceiling, but it threw me off because when the dude got thrown off the balcony, he had like either wine or blood on him.
Yep.
Couldn't tell which one it was.
Both.
Hopefully it was just wine. But
nah, his back broken for sure.
Nah, yeah, he was packed up, bro.
And so they end up cutting because, you know, we know what happened. She smacked everybody in that ballroom. And her brother comes in finally. And he was just like, what the... Guys, we had a plan. You're supposed to do the signal. And then he was just like, and you, why'd you smack everybody again? You killed them.
You're a murderer.
I'm feeling bad for her brother, man. He just want her to have a simple life, get married, you know what I'm saying? Be happy.
Bro, I don't know why he like that, bro. You should already know she a crash out. You just gotta let her do what she gotta do at this point. Nothing you can do.
I think it's one of them things where like her dad was like, hey, she's your responsibility, man. Make sure she comes out good. And he's just been watching her smack people for the last 17 years.
You can't change that, man.
It's up, man.
Can't change that.
And so after that happens, we end up finding out that the main dude, the prime minister, he knew when to get up out of there. Before the tornado happened, he been gone.
I promise you he was gone before that tornado stuff, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I'm telling you. He was already gone as soon as he saw his son's powers turn off.
Yep. It was like, I gotta be out of here.
As soon as he saw it turn off, he said, oh, and you're with Julius?
I gotta go.
I'm gone.
And so we end up seeing that he's going to the rooftop to meet up with this dragon rider because of her brother's power, because he can like see through the whole building, which is kind of cool to see that he also kind of has like some tough abilities.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not tough as his sister though, because as soon as that happened, man, she took off her shoes. He was like, what are you doing that for? And she's like,
what? I gotta catch him.
I'm about to be over there. And she does like a ×3 acceleration. We've only seen her do just the 1 times. And she moved so fast. I think she got there in like 10 seconds.
My question is, how come she didn't pass out from that?
I think last time when we first saw her use it and pass out, she packed up 40 people while accelerating. This time she didn't even use it until this time. Like until she had to move.
I guess.
You know what I mean? Because remember, they kind of like, after she knocked out like the first like 5 to 10 of them, it just cuts, and then we see that everybody was knocked out. So I would assume that like it probably took her a while to actually take out everybody at that point. So she overexerted herself compared to now, where she didn't even use it this time. She just started smacking people until the end.
Makes sense.
So at least that's how I see it. Point being though, it didn't even matter. Because Shorty got all the way up to the ceiling, man, and we see that the dragon rider that was about to pick them up, he'd already turned on him, man, because they tried to talk to him crazy, and he was like, interesting. He was like, I'm not a bum. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't talk to me like that. Dragon, take him out. And his dragon swung the tail, and it looked like he was about to be cooked. And next thing you know, she pulls up and stops it.
Yeah. When she's stopping a dragon tail, something wrong.
That's where I had a problem. I was like, why is she stopping mythical creatures now? Casually, by the way. She wasn't even sweating or nothing. To the point where even he was like, oh yeah, these guys are trash, but you're magnificent. He gets off the dragon, throws off his hood.
Jacket. That was crazy.
Said, I'm in love. Marry me. I want you. You coming home with me, actually. And she said, who? Bow. I was like, oh.
Knocked him right out clean, man.
I think what makes it crazier is she smacks him a few more times while he's saying he's in love. And I thought like maybe like she don't know who he is. Because he like kind of revealed himself to the other two dudes before he got down. And then she's like, yeah, you're the first prince of the other empire. Mink. I was like, oh nah. So you knew and you still smacking this dude like it ain't nothing, bro.
You're not scared of nothing, bro.
Dog. And mind you, the whole time she's smacking him, he's trying to kill the other two.
Bro.
And she's
the
like,
other
nah.
two, well, no, the other boy's on the floor. He's backed up. You got landed on.
But he was going to try to kill him regardless, though. He was like, look, I know I told you guys I'm going to take you to my kingdom, but y'all just betrayed your kingdom. Why would I bring y'all to my side? So y'all can do the same
so
to
you
me.
can do the same thing to me?
Exactly. So y'all got to go. Facts. And she's just like, no. Those are not your people. Those are my people. So she keeps smacking the shit out of this dude, bro. And what makes it worse is he has like a complete blessing that makes it so he's immune to physical damage.
And he shouldn't have told her that.
Yeah.
That's where he messed up.
That is where he got cooked, bro. Because as soon as she let her know, man, she took full advantage. She put her hands around him, so he thought he was about to get a kiss. And then she just kneed him in the face for like the next like 20 minutes.
Disgusting.
And mind you,
yeah, he was just loving it. He was loving it, bro. He was like, yes.
Yeah, he a freak,
again.
Bro. He's a freak.
I still love you. Again.
He's like, I want you even more.
Nah, he's tripping.
And then when he finally got finished, he stood up, right? And he's just standing there, and he's just like, honestly, that didn't even do any damage. And she was like, your brain is not made of steel. He's like, you give me a concussion? And this
no, that part was wild. You could see like his skill like turn off in his eyes. That's why I was sitting there like, oh yeah, he's cooked.
Bro, that's
actually cooked.
Brutal as hell. And before he could keep talking, because he was still like, you know what, when I recover from this, I'm still gonna take you back to my country. And she was like, actually, about that, we're done with that. And she legit picks him up with one arm. This is a woman. Picks him up with one arm, accelerates her arm ×3, and tosses him to his country.
It's the fact that she can accelerate body parts
one
by one.
Like you said, she's in the wrong anime, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know which one we're
gonna
put
her in the Naruto verse, but she might be stronger than that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can Hashirama do that? Like, that's where we're at.
I don't know, man.
She threw this man like over 100 miles.
We're gonna have to have a better conversation about that one.
It's
but
tough,
she
bro.
definitely is in the wrong one right now, though. That I will say.
She knocked out a dragon, tossed the owner back to his country, and left the dragon here. That's tough.
That's her dragon now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I think he's just gonna wake up and be like, I guess I work for you now until he come back. He married you, right? Is that what I heard? I don't know.
You're not coming back.
You're
not coming back, or she gonna throw him back again.
For sure.
Who knows? I don't know,
man. But yeah, she ends up taking care of this business. But at this point, I'm sitting here like, hey, Julius, you might need to lock in a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, he got to come get him, bro.
For sure.
He gonna be back for
He's
her.
coming back. Yeah, he's coming back with the army too.
Yeah, he's coming back.
He's starting a war for this one. But hey, man, this is a fire episode. You rate it?
Give it a 10, man. It was gas.
It was pretty fire. I'm surprised. This is a really good romance anime. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, man? Don't get too used to it.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing, man.
For sure. Aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all. Peace.